constellation Corvus, open cluster M67, and spiral galaxy NGC 2683 are visible in the next few days. We'll help you find them in this week's Astronomy Magazine podcast. Hello, I'm Astronomy Magazine Senior Editor Michael Bakich. Each week, I highlight 3 different night sky targets for you to see. One object you can find without optical aid, one object to find with a small telescope, and one deep sky object to find with an 8-inch or larger telescope for you avid astronomers. This week's first object is the small but easy-to-see constellation Corvus, the Crow. This constellation only has 3 bordering star patterns. Virgo the Maiden lies to the north and east. Crater the Cup lies to the west, and Hydra the water snake sits to the south. In size, little Corvus ranks 70th out of the 88 constellations that cover the sky. It occupies 184 square degrees. That's only 0.45% of the sky. One meteor shower's radiant lies within Corvus. The Corvids peak June 26th. The best date to see the constellation Corvus is March 28th. That's when the constellation lies opposite the sun. It rises at sunset, sets at sunrise, and is visible in the sky all night. The worst date to look for Corvus is anytime around September 27th. That's when its stars line up with the sun. Although Corvus has no Messier object within its borders, it's a near miss. Just to the constellation's north, in Virgo, is one of the best galaxies in the sky. It's the Sombrero Galaxy, also known as M104. Check it out through a small or preferably large telescope. Finally, you can use Corvus's top 2 stars as pointers to a bright blue luminary. Draw a line from magnitude 2.6 Gienah, that's Gamma Corvi, through magnitude 2.9 Algorab, which is Delta Corvi, and extend that line 4 times the distance between the 2 stars. Soon you'll arrive at Spica, the brightest star in Virgo. This week's small telescope target is not the Beehive cluster in Cancer. It's that constellation's other open cluster, M67. You'll find it easily through binoculars or a small telescope 1.7 degrees due west of magnitude 4.3 Alpha Cancri. Through a 4-inch telescope, you'll resolve roughly 24 stars in M67 across an area 2/3 the width of the full moon. Increase the aperture to 6 inches and 50 stars will shine forth. A dozen of M67's stars shine brighter than 11th magnitude. When you view the Beehive through a telescope, you'll note the yellow star on its northeastern edge. Identified as SAO 98178, this star shines at magnitude 7.8 but is not a member of the cluster. This week's deep sky object lies in a constellation even more difficult to find than Cancer, Lynx. The obscure star group lies due north of Cancer and stretches to the northwest from there. NGC 2683 is a spiral galaxy, and a relatively bright one at that. Shining at magnitude 9.8, you can spot it through a 3-inch telescope from a dark observing site. To pull out its details, however, you'll need a bigger scope. This galaxy is a classic edge-on spiral that orients exactly northeast to southwest. It appears more than 3 times as long as it is wide, with an extended, bright central region. The faint spiral arms begin to show alternate dark and bright patches called modeling through a 12-inch telescope. Through even larger scopes, you'll notice that the northeastern arm extends a bit farther than the southwestern one. And those are this week's night sky highlights. Thanks for listening, and be sure to tune in next week for 3 more night sky targets.